What up, YouTube? We're back for week 4 of the fantasy draft. Me and the pickles, me and the cat right here. We're just chilling. We're 3-0. We're the Buccaneers. We're trying to make Josh Allen the NFL MVP. Yeah. All right. We're playing the Patriots, the shitty Patriots. They got Vita Vea. They got Rob Gronkowski. They got Lyle Collins. We ain't scared. Right, Picky? We ain't scared. Now I gotta remember to put on the orange jerseys. There it is. And then let's get back on that Baltimore. Yeah. Baltimore. Okay. And we are making records. Let's do this. Coming off of another big performance from Josh Allen in the real NFL.
It's Madden NFL 22 on
he just
EA
whooped
Sports.
That Patriot
And tonight's
ass.
class of conferences is...
All right, looks like we got Trevor Lawrence on the other side of the ball.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position.
All right, I got the read options back. Of course I'm going to run this one. All right, let me see if I can get these reads down. Yep, got that one right.
Option. And past the 35.
That one was good.
A yard or two shy of the 30.
You read that one good, Picky.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes...
Well, depending on this defense, I like the way it's setting up because they might double Kelsey and I'll get back in the mix.
It goes right out the window.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Nope.
He's gonna let this
Get up there. Got it. That was not a smart throw, but we got in there and we got it. That could have been a pick. But I felt like he turned that last second on me, right when I was throwing, but we just went right
he's
up
a little
there.
bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost.
Talk about Odell Beckham being short, which I don't think is the case, y'all.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well.
Wrong guy. Oh, I read that wrong.
Troy Hill picks it, and the Patriots...
Totally read that wrong. I just got to work. I'm tired.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Got a reason. Let's see.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest.
Unless I'm reading these wrong, but
14 carries, 60 yards.
Every play's not.
I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8.
And he is going to go down. They sack him.
The hole was there. I think he knew where I was going.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Wow.
This pass broken up. Contact right on time there.
Not good so far. Rusty, they're tired.
Johnny Heckard upon a
long day at work.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in.
Oh, yeah! That's how you do
returns
it.
it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown.
You alright, Douglas? Did you not like my scream there, buddy?
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to
looked
find
at
out that
me
this
all
team
weird.
leads the league in scoring.
Wow,
They've been
that
a
was
quick strike
nice.
team all season long. There's another.
It's not all about offense.
The Bucs offense
play.
set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Wrong, but it was that's 4 yards.
Allen off the play fake. And that would off
what the hell was that?
Incomplete. Well, you know, this club,
that was weird because that's not even what I tried to do.
This by now,
I put a little too much loss on it. I am just
always
busting
not
off.
rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery
the wrong
slope,
read. I
and
can't
it's
tell
hard
on
to
these
stop
things.
the ball. I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
On 2nd and 9, Allen.
Perfect.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
She's back in the nice game.
On play action, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Shitty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And
really?
the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Took all sorts of time to get to me, though.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Flushed out right. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Josh Allen. A 5. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Oh, that could have been a big one.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
That was a big
and
boy
he's up
there.
Across the 25 and down at the 28. The option to give to Taylor here. And not a whole lot of room to operate.
Weird, man. I just feel like I read these wrong every time.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Allen's throw into the hands of Cobb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this
so
is a great
weird.
spot
I
for
feel
them
like
to go into attack
I
mode,
should be doing that
really
better.
try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Fuck it, we're going again. Come on, doing this is set up.
Allen.
Perfect.
Little razzle-dazzle by OBJ. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface
horrible
tablets,
blocking,
because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Horrible blocking.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he's
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Chilling ain't scared.
Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me.
Breaks it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there, and
we got that one cut there. That was nice.
You can take the spirit away from another team, that their
Let's
drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Let's see that one cut. Perfect. I could have got that stiff arm out there. We could have had some money there. Okay, whatever.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this.
Let's read option wrong again.
And it's on EA Sports. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3, and they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That one worked, actually.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Every time.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock
2 yards
moving.
every time.
When you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Perfect.
Come on, fellas. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
I swear I just picked him
So a
out.
loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation.
I swear
You're
that
up in
was
the
a
fourth
running.
quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah,
That guy took on the block, broke through, and
Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Now Allen. He's got his target, Chris Conley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
We're in trouble.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Why not?
They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Could not be in the
They're not going to get it. They
could not be in the
chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down.
Could not be in the show right now.
They got the
That
turnover on downs.
was
Now
fine.
what can the offense do as they take possession? On first down, Taylor. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do?
What a juke!
To the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
That was some nice open field running
Jonathan
there.
Taylor, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Juke.
Starting to really smell it. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here.
All right,
for
well,
Tampa
that was a
Bay.
quick and easy one,
This
guys.
coaching staff,
Josh
City, I think
Allen
you'd
only
agree.
167
Pleased
yards
with
and
his
one
overall
tutty,
effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've
some
got to
good
look at each
rushing
other
yards
like,
there.
wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way.
Yeah.
Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned
All right, thanks for checking it out.
and
This
they
one
had
was
it
nice and
ready
easy.
to go,
We'll
and their
catch y'all
guys
on the
executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for Tampa Bay, that early momentum continues.